Baby pangolins, also known as Pangopups, are the offspring of pangolins. Pangolins are unique mammals that are covered in hard, keratin scales, and are found in parts of Africa and Asia. They are also sometimes referred to as scaly anteaters. Pangopups are typically born in litters of 1 or 2, and they are born with soft scales that gradually harden over time. They are also born with their eyes closed and are completely reliant on their mother for survival. Baby pangolins will cling to their mother's tail as she moves around, and they may also ride on her back. Pangopups are at risk from habitat destruction, hunting for their meat and scales, and the illegal wildlife trade. Conservation efforts are being made to protect pangolins and their young, and it is important that we continue to raise awareness of the threats facing these fascinating animals. The color of Pangopups or baby pangolins depends on the species. For example, the African, white-bellied pangolin, Phytagenus tricuspis, has brownish-black scales when they are born, while the Indian pangolin, Manis crassicordata, has grayish-white scales. Regardless of the species, pangolin babies are usually born with softer scales that are not fully hardened, and their scales can appear lighter or darker depending on their age and the amount of sunlight they are exposed to. As they grow older, their scales become harder and more defined in color. Pangopups, like adult pangolins, have several natural predators in the wild. In areas where pangolins are found, large carnivores such as lions, leopards, and hyenas may prey on pangopups. Some species of snakes, such as pythons and cobras, are known to prey on pangolins and their young. Raptors like eagles and owls may prey on pangolins, including their young. Unfortunately, humans are also a major threat to pangolins, and pangolin hunting and trafficking has significantly impacted pangolin populations in many areas. The size of Pangopups, or baby pangolins, varies depending on the species. Generally, Pangopups are born small and helpless, and they rely completely on their mothers for protection and nourishment. At birth, a pangolin pup can weigh as little as 75 grams for some species, while for others, it can be as heavy as 450 grams. The length of the pangolin pup can vary from 15 to 20 centimeters for some species to up to 45 centimeters for others. As the pangolin pup grows, it will gradually become more independent, but it may still remain with its mother for up to 2 years or more, depending on the species. During this time, the mother will teach the pangolin pup how to forage for food and protect itself from predators. It is important to note that pangolins are a threatened species, and their populations have been declining due to habitat loss, hunting, and the illegal wildlife trade. Conservation efforts are being made to protect pangolins and their young, and it is important that we continue to raise awareness of the threats facing these unique and fascinating animals. Pangopups, like adult pangolins, have a unique diet consisting of mainly ants and termites. As the pangolin pup grows, it will gradually transition from its mother's milk to a diet of solid food. Pangolin mothers will teach their young how to forage for food by taking them along on the nightly hunts for ants and termites. The pangolin pup will use its keen sense of smell to locate ant and termite nests, and then use its long, sticky tongue to collect the insects. While pangolins are primarily insectivores, they may also eat other small invertebrates, such as beetles and larvae, as well as occasional fruits and vegetation. However, ants and termites make up most of their diet. It is important to note that pangolins are a threatened species, and their populations have been declining due to habitat loss, hunting, and the illegal wildlife trade. Conservation efforts are being made to protect pangolins and their young, and it is important that we continue to raise awareness of the threats facing these unique and fascinating animals. The time it takes for Pangopups to become fully grown depends on the species. Generally, it takes several years for pangolins to reach their full adult size, and the growth rate can vary depending on factors such as diet and environmental conditions. Pangopups, like many young mammals, are capable of making various sounds to communicate with their mothers and siblings. However, information on the specific sounds made by Pangopups is limited, as they are typically quiet and rely on their mothers for protection. One study found that adult pangolins make a variety of vocalizations, including grunts, hisses, and snorts, which they use for communication and defense. It is possible that Pangopups may make similar sounds, but more research is needed to fully understand their vocalizations. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.